Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Do make sure that you are subscribed and also join the membership by pressing the join button. So listen you guys, the list ooh, that caused chaos in South Africa this week. And that list also had Zandi Khumalo's name on it, okay? And I hadn't even seen it, and I already had her comment on it. I hadn't seen her name, but apparently she's there, and she commented on it. And we all know, you guys, she wasn't gonna let go because some people have been quiet about it. They're like, let's let this thing pass. Let's not say too much. And she's not denying that she got the money, but we're going to read from the Citizen what her response is, you guys. Obviously, you guys, if there were, let's just say, 50 people on the list and 49 of them decided to keep quiet and only one of them decided to speak, we would have known that it was going to be Zandi because this lady never shuts up. If you mention her name, she's going to say something about it, okay? So she says that they must sue the department. Okay. Zandi Khumalo criticizes COVID-19 beneficiary list publication. I don't think the people understand that public funds are public funds. It's the funds of the public, and we as the public have a right to actually know how those funds are used. Okay, that's why the Dejangama audited financial statements are publicly accessible. So it's not like the minister did something wrong there. We're supposed to know what is Shonepi Mal. Minister Gayton Mackenzie recent disclosure of the COVID-19 relief beneficiaries list, which included celebrities like Zandi Khumalo, Gumede, among others, has sparked mixed reactions. There's been a lot. Okay. Earlier this week, the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture released a list of its COVID-19 beneficiaries, noting how it paid more than 72 million to 3,962 artists during 2020 and 2021. The interesting thing about this, you guys, is that even people that, because everybody has always spoken badly about this particular department, and even people that did receive a significant amounts, nobody would ever come out and defend the department and say, hey, kodwa mina bake bangisiza. That is an interesting thing for me, that nobody, up until now, when people are like, it was just 20,000 rands for me and it was obtained legally. Must we lose sleep? Stop playing us, hanging our names like this, as if we went to the department and robbed their safe. A call for applications was issued by the Department of Arts and Culture for people who lost work and income during that dreadful and horrible time, and we applied, complied, and we were approved. Well, at least me. And that's how it went. Zandi said that she had hoped for 200,000, adding, so why so much noise? Because I actually wanted 200K. Well, they didn't give me. I have good mind that all of us sue this department, but it will get bankrupt and we will suffer again, she said. Okay, sometimes, you guys, I just want to go back to that day in court when that advocate asked a very important question. Do you have matric? Sometimes just randomly it comes to my head. Okay. So that's a suggestion that maybe they should sue the department, but she thinks the department will go bankrupt. Okay. But here's the thing, you guys. Not so long ago on this channel, we read a story, by the way. Underline and make it bold the word red. We read a story where it was being alleged that Zandi had been booked somewhere to perform and her husband had gone with her. I don't know if he is her manager, but had gone with her while they were preparing, like sound testing and all of that. The day before or just before the event, the husband had gone to one of the organizers or promoters or somebody that had to do with the event and borrowed money from them. Then Zandi performed and allegedly was paid afterwards, and then she went. Then the money that was supposed, because it was an issue of, can you just transfer this money to this account, because later on I'm going to sort you out. I mean, the organizer wanted everything to go forward with the event, so gave them the money. Then afterwards, when the person that they had taken money from, well, the husband, he's calling and calling and calling them. They're not answering their phones. If they're answering their phone, they're being rude to him. And then he came, then he went to the media with that story. Okay. So why am I saying that? I'm just mentioning it, you guys, just in share. But I also do think that if you're going to sue people in South Africa, you have to be able to afford it, you know. So then if you are going to events to perform and your husband is allegedly borrowing money from the people that organize events, can you afford to sue? It's just a question. So it says here, other celebs on the COVID-19 relief beneficiaries list include Mohale, who has been quiet, by the way. Bethusile Cinga, Dumisani Bebe, Zikona, Zodlaka, the Rebecca Malope Foundation, Tamrin Green, Arthur Mafokate and his son, Arthur Mafokate Jr. The department stated that more lists of COVID-19 relief beneficiaries will be released soon. The Department of Sports, Arts and Culture has always cared for the creative sector. Below is a link of the COVID-19 relief beneficiaries list. Most lists are coming to cover other categories of funding, and we want to see all of them. We want to see all of them. Because everybody's always complaining about the department. Now, of course, people can still complain and say the amount was small, but it would have been nice for people to have been talking about the department, saying the department doesn't help us or the department doesn't give us enough money, instead of just being out here saying the department doesn't do anything for the artists. No, they do. They just don't do enough. For you, at least, because there are people that haven't received any kind of help from nobody when it comes to this department, but you have received something, and it was 20,000. More lists are coming to cover other categories of funding since 2020 to date. Okay, we are waiting for those lists, Minister, and we appreciate the lists so much. Me, myself, and I, as a taxpayer, you guys, okay, as a taxpayer, I appreciate the lists. Okay, they must keep coming, and also the lists. Not only does it show us who received what, but also if the list is exposed, there are people whose names will be there and they'll be like, what? I never received the money, because there are possibilities that their names are being used when these monies are being paid. So in a way, if a person comes and says, listen, here is my bank statement, I've never received this money, then they can actually find out, they can, discover some corruption, because apparently there are people that are saying my name is there, but I never received the money. So the list is good, So, Minister, keep them coming. Keep the list coming. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I would have, COVID kwakunzima kanjani guys. I would have loved nje they won a low 20,000. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before making a share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Cool.